Hello there. Today I want to talk about a topic that really needs your attention. It's about dreaming big as a woman. Don't allow your dreams be buried next to you. This new year should be a motivation for you to be a go-getter. Or better yet, don't be motivated at all, but be obsessed with achieving your goals. Why shouldn't you be obsessed? You have only one life. Motivation is a fickle emotion. It can change due to your personal circumstances, or demotivation from other people, and in worst cases completely disappear for whatever excuse to cover up laziness. But in order to dream big and become successful before you do anything else like settling down, you need to stay away from one huge problem. Men. In general, they are the crusher of dreams, the destroyer of your self-worth, and the end of all hope to get your life back together. Most are conniving and always try to make an attempt to have control over you. They sneer their nose up when they see housewives doing nothing but cook and clean in the household. But yet they prey on career-driven women to turn them into a housewife for their own personal gain. Don't let that happen to you. You need to guard your dreams like a lioness. Don't let these male insults distract you or piss you off so that they can ruin your progress. Don't allow them to take your life away from you. Your career is your heart, and your talent are the air you breathe. If you allow men to successfully manipulate you into giving that up, then technically you ended your own life as well. You pretty much gave him what he wanted, a wife who stays at home and on the internet or with his buddies. He will be the same person who will mock women, saying that they can't achieve anything without men or never achieved something great. They are envious of your potential to be better than them, while claiming women who have a career are more valuable than to stay-at-home moms. When you are busy with your education and a man tells you to stop so that you can stay at home, no matter what reason he has, it's a red flag. Men hardly act with your best interest in mind. It's only their issues they are concerned about. It's not done for the relationship, for you, or for the children. It's for his personal gain and nothing else. Oh, hello there.
I've been eavesdropping. Stupid bitch, you always have to slag men off. I'm sick and tired of you. I don't understand why people are bothered to take you seriously. You stupid man hater, wah you a wee wah wee. Wah you a wee wah wee. Really?
Come over here so we can talk.
Why do you always say rude things about men? There are plenty of men who support their wife's career even when they have children together.
I didn't say all men, I only said most of them.
It's still a biased opinion, and it's one I don't tolerate.
It's the truth. They always act like they are supportive, but in the long run they will ruin everything you will hold dear. Only a few respect that their woman is a careers woman and that her work is what comes first in her life.
And what about the wives who expect their men to work less?
Those things happen, but in most cases the wife feels the marriage is falling apart and she needs attention, or the children hardly see the father and she can't do the child rearing alone. But it's very rare for a woman to be dominant and demand a man to give up his dream to achieve something in life. Because men aren't expected to sit at home and cook and clean or raise children most of the time. Women are pressured to do that by men and society. Back when women had their workers right, PPL fire them after they decided to get married because as a married woman her job is to make babies. Has anyone pressured to get a man fired so that he can give his working wife babies? Not on planet Earth, at least. Women with a maternal heart want their husbands to be successful, including her children. Back in the 50s you always see the wife support the husband with all her heart, while you hardly see men do the same for her. Even if you're with an athlete or career-driven spouse just like you, there will be a time where he manipulates you into fully support his career, and that means yours will end, because he can't help you out with the children or household, because he's going to work overseas. And the woman has only two choices: end her career or burden her parents with babysitting so that she can maintain a fraction of what's left of her career. In my opinion, women should only deal with men when they want to retire and not a moment sooner, or he'll retire her before she's in the bloom of her life.
Well, those things do happen a lot. But what about the wives who chose themselves to retire for the children and be a full-time housewife?
No woman chooses to stay at home. In most cases it's men who are behind it. They put pressure on women to do what they see fit as soon as you share a house with them. And in my opinion, it's the greatest disservice you can do for a woman. You are stripping her identity away, pushing her to the side so that you can be on the steering wheel of her life. So that men can continue with their career and social life without losing anything on the expense of her sacrifices.
There are still women who chooses that and men have nothing to do with it.
Funny because these women always decide it's for the best to let go of their dreams as soon as a man is in the picture. As Susan B. Anthony once said, "No woman born on this earth desires the bread of dependence. And I'd rather be alone than have men ruin the things I want to achieve in the only life I have."
What about the men who give their wives a good life with a lot of luxury for their support? Or the men who let the wives run their business when they are gone and provide for the family in a different way? Are they toxic too?
Yes. These men give their wives the false security that their sacrifices was never in vain. But it's his company she's supporting, making profits for him while he can enjoy life, and she's left with the delusion that she still has a nice career. She'll be in for a rude awakening, though, when the man leaves her for a younger model. Only then she'll realize her mistake. Or do you really think men are kind enough to let her work in his company until she has another job? Or pay for that education he ruined for her? It's a huge gamble and chances are high that she will lose.